Okay, so quickly playing the, now I have a baritone guitar here, so here's your E, here's my low open E shape, it's actually a C, so my D shape would be, okay. Now additionally, so this is almost like a little bit of, there's a little bit of dot theory mixed in with this, because you can, I remember teaching the dot theory, and if we had a dot, now I'm looking, if I had a dot, I'd play it in the morning. It's too early. What was I going to do with that dot? I don't know. Take a picture of it. So we got the dots shown on the key of B. Remember we went around the circle? So the key of B is what we do is in the key of B, E becomes the fourth. Okay, so we can play it in two ways. We can just use the C box, and we're lucky that way because we can, we're playing it in F. It's actually not the F, it's the key of B right there. Okay, wait a second. These are sunken, we can't play them. Alright, so to get the key of B, we can't use the short C box. So this is just to show you where it would be. What we want to do is play the long pattern. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to come right out of that pattern early. 7 root 2. See, it looks like we're doing a Lydian. We are, but it's in the key of B. So that's a little confusing, because if you look at our Locrian, it's in the key of F, but F is the fourth of C. But now we're dealing with keys. So where's the dot? The dot for the Lydian, sorry, the dot for the Lydian is the E dot. Okay, so that's our E right here. So we're going to play 4, 5, 6, okay, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root, and then warp up for D. Okay, that's our Lydian in the key of B. Now, how do you know it's in the key of B again? We're going to start E as the fourth, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7, root right there. There's your B. Not the seventh, because then that makes it the fifth of E, but it's the seventh here. We can go ahead and suspend it. Oh, that's augmented, sorry. Alright, so that's our key of B. Key of E, sorry, not the key of E. We could do the key of E. I mean, we could look at the key of E. It's on the circle, you know, and we're sunken down here. We can't play the short pattern unless we were to like do it up here, like or maybe up here on the E octave. We could use the long pattern for that. Root 2, 3. So I can do that from here. Root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root. There's our E. Now with Locrian, we're in luck, because we can play the short pattern. So that's the interesting thing about the C box. Okay, we can play the short pattern for the C diatonic. And we can play it for the Locrian. Same thing. It's just where do you emphasize. But this is your Locrian scale. Here's your C scale. Your C scale would be like. But it's in the same box. We wanted to play the long pattern Locrian. Again, we're just playing a long pattern by choice there. So when we come out on the D string there, interesting thing about the D string is it has a D string shape on it. 2, 3, 4. Somehow I don't think we're on the D string. Okay, that's the G string. Alright. So it'd be the G string shape 6, 7, 6, 7 root. What do we got here? It's the G string, but we're playing a D on it. 2, 3, 4. I'm not getting the right thing there. Let's start from the bottom. Okay, here we go. 7 root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4. That was right. It just didn't sound right because we're playing a Locrian. Then we're going to go 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3. Remember, we're the key of F, Locrian. Let's look at that on the piano. Holy camole. This is it. Here's your Ionian in F. Here's your Locrian in F. You ready? Okay, that's our Locrian in F. Kind of a nasty sounding little scale, isn't it? But that's what it is. So again, with Locrian, we're in luck. We're playing an entire S4E here. E, C, G, D string shape. The entire thing. We're doing it by choice. And then we're just choosing to go into a long string shape. Remember, long string shapes take us into the next shape. Here's an A shape. Okay, and we're going to go into the D shape. So we're going to finish with the 2, 3, and we could add a 4 there for even another note. Okay, so it'd be E. And then we can go into a D string shape there. Alright, so the D shape is okay. I think so. I had a little trouble doing that D string shape from top to bottom. Alright, so we're running out of time on this segment. So let's wrap it up for the again, we've got an interesting circle here. What we just did is the E, C, G, D string shapes. That's 4E. And then we went into, this is the circle for the long patterns. Then we went into the to the long patterns, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got an S1 A extra long. We've got an S2R, and we've got an we've got an S1. You just call it an RE extra long, and then we have a 4 and C extra long. Okay, so we got 5 root and 4 there to get us up to the next A shape. Remember, these string shapes, the extra longs, you can call them by their note. The other ones I call them by their string shape. So C, I'm not going to call it the 3C string shape. It's just the C string shape. Okay, the G string shape's just 6, 7 root. The D string shape's just 2, 3, 4. The E string shape 7 root 2. And the A is usually 5, 6. So you can see the A string shape here, the short string shape. But if we're doing the long patterns, we're going to go 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, up to another 5, 6. See how we've substituted? And we just start from that 5, 6 again. It takes us to the next cage. And then we finish off with the E shape if there's anything left. Just keep going in a circle.